Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion and beauty. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, fragrance reviews also, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. All right, you guys, I have the brand new, just hot on the market, Snif fragrance, Vanilla Vice. Now, I actually got this pre-order because I had purchased from them before. I got the heads up that they were going to be launching a brand new fragrance and I could get on the list to be notified of a pre-order. So I got it really, really quickly. And this is marketed as an ice cream fragrance, a vanilla ice cream fragrance. And I'm gonna tell you guys all about it, the notes, what I get out of it scent wise. And I'm also gonna talk about two other fragrances, not by Snif, that I thought at first were maybe dupes of this, but after I put them all three on, I realized they are different, but I'd still like to tell you all about them. So if that sounds good to you, keep on watching. All right, you guys, so first up, let me just show you what it comes in. So it had this little sleeve and it's supposed to look like dripping ice cream here that the box was in. I hadn't seen that yet from my other ones, didn't have a sleeve like this. And then you've got the little red tab and it pulls out and then the fragrance is in here. This is the first time that I had the hardest time getting it out. I don't know if it's just, if this little cutout here is smaller than normal, but it was wedged in there. So I didn't put it back in to show you guys because it was really hard to get out. And then this is the cute little bottle. And it has that magnetic closure like the other ones. I have another video on 3 of their other scents if you want to check them out. And like I said, I did order this off the Snif website. Ulta now carries Snif, but they don't have all of their fragrances. They have, last I checked, I want to say maybe they had 6 or 7. I know they got 2 new ones in and I actually ordered one that's on its way. So you may see another review of a Snif fragrance. But what I think is really cool about ordering off the Snif website is they have an option where you can put your info in, like your card info, but it won't charge it. It will send you a full size. It only works for full size. And if you like it and you keep it, they end up just charging your card the $65. Or if you don't like it, you can send it back and you're never charged anything, which I think is really neat for people who are scared to do blind buys. I just blind bought it. But you also get a little sample as well of the same fragrance. So for $65, I don't think that was bad. Plus, I did a review on their website of a past fragrance and they gave me 15% off. So this ended up being like, what is that? Like 50, do math. Alicia, do math. I don't know, it was around $52, something like that. So, all right, like I said, they're marketing this as an ice cream fragrance. For me personally, I don't really get ice cream out of this that much. So the notes are Madagascar, vanilla, musk, jasmine sandbach, which I had to look up what the difference between jasmine sandbach and jasmine is. And the jasmine sandbach is supposed to be muskier and more sensual, can be a little animalic, a little bit sweeter, whereas regular jasmine is a little bit greener and more powdery and softer. There's also an amber accord in here, and there is, on one part it says sugared, and then another list, it doesn't have that listed as a note, but like sugar crystal is also supposed to be in here. So they say on one part. So what I really get out of this is a very warm, ambery vanilla. I don't really get anything lactonic about it being like a milky ice cream. Now commodity milk is much more of an ice cream fragrance. As a matter of fact, whenever I got that in and I sprayed it on and then I left, I think I went to the gym that day, I came back and I was like, who brought the ice cream store in the house? Like it smelled just like ice cream. So that one's milky and ice cream like, whereas this one is going to give, I mean, the amber dominates in here to me more so than the vanilla. So I do like it. Now, I did think, I was like, I already have this fragrance and 2 other fragrances. And then I sprayed them on. So let me show you which ones those are real quick. So it is the Victoria's Secret Wicked. Now, this is discontinued, they say, but yet you can still get it on Victoria's Secret. You can't go to the Victoria's Secret website and search for it, but you can Google it, see it at the top, click on it, and it's available, or they have it on Amazon. And then some people try to sell this for a crazy amount because it's supposed to be discontinued. But a lot of people love this fragrance. And after I sprayed it and smelled them next to each other, I'm like, no, okay, they're not the same. They're really, really not. But this one is vanilla as well, Madagascar vanilla. So they do have that in common. And this also has freesia and black sugar. So, which they say that the Vanilla Vice has sugar. So they both have vanilla, they both have sugar, but the freesia makes this very, very different. And it's, you know, it's hard to say which one that I like better. I really, really love this fragrance so much. I love the freesia in here. It's a little bit more like zingy in a way. It's like an uplifting floral. So definitely not the same though. The other one that I thought might be a dupe, this is a Middle Eastern fragrance. Ebhar is the name of the house. And then it's so hard for me to know how to pronounce this correctly, but it's Kazmat Rasasi, something like that. And after I sprayed this and was smelling them all 3 next to each other, I realized, okay, no. This is also not the same. This one definitely has more fruitiness to it because it does have green apple and lemon, but it also does have vanilla. It has musk. It has praline, tonka bean. It does have jasmine in it, but regular jasmine and rose and orris root. So there's a lot more going on in this fragrance. And I didn't realize how really kind of citrusy it was with that lemon or like the green apple until I smelled it compared to the others. And I was like, oh, now that stands out. This is a little bit crisper, a little bit fresher, not quite as like ambery and warm as the other one. So definitely different, not the same. So that's good to know because I thought that I had duped myself whenever I bought this. And there's another fragrance that it sort of reminds me of too, a Wiffle Waffle Cone by Imaginary Authors, but not dupes at all. This is a more ambery, warm, toned down version of that. And it also doesn't have like a cinnamon quality that the Wiffle Waffle Cone has that I do love about that fragrance. So overall, I do enjoy this. I get a good wear out of these. I know not everyone says that about Snif fragrances. I sprayed this twice on my robe last night and once on my neck. And when I woke up this morning, I could still smell it. But I know some people say Snif wears off in like 2 hours on them. I don't know if they're spraying their clothing though. So if you spray clothing and you do a good 3 sprays, I think you can get this to last at least for 6 hours. So I do like this. In my ranking of my Snif fragrances, I'd say this is maybe my 3rd favorite. My 1st is still Creme Couture. I love Citrus Circus, would go next. I think I might like this one a little bit better than Tarte Deco. Maybe just slightly. Actually, I think they may pair really beautifully together. I do need to try that layering for sure. And then I do have a new one on the way that we'll see where that one lands. So I'd say if you are, it could be different on someone else's skin, but if you are expecting this to smell just like ice cream, I personally do not think that it does. And I don't think it's heavily vanilla, even though vanilla is in the name. I get much more musky amber from this than anything, but I do enjoy it. And hopefully that will help you guys decide if you want to try it. Like I said, great way to try it is to just do the little testing thing from their website, and you can always send it back and like no questions asked, and you don't get charged, which is awesome. So highly recommend the house as a whole. You guys let me know if you're interested in this fragrance too, if you're gonna pick it up, or if you love any other Snif fragrances. That's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.